Hidden deep within the misty jungles of South America lies a legend that has captured the imaginations of explorers, adventurers, and fortune seekers for centuries. A tale of a city made entirely of gold, ruled by a king who shone brighter than the sun itself. This is the story of El Dorado, the mythical city of gold. But where did this legend come from? How did it begin? To uncover the truth, we must travel back in time to the land of the Muisca people. The story of El Dorado begins in the highlands of present-day Colombia, where the Muisca civilization thrived long before the arrival of European explorers. The Muisca were not only skilled artisans and farmers, but also deeply spiritual people whose lives were intertwined with rich rituals and ceremonies. Among these rituals was a sacred tradition that would later ignite one of the greatest myths in human history. Imagine this. At dawn, a chieftain, known as the Zipa, stands on a ceremonial raft in the middle of Lake Guatavita. His body is covered from head to toe in shimmering gold dust. As the first light of the sun touches the water, he throws precious gold objects and emeralds into the lake as offerings to the gods. Then, without hesitation, he plunges into the water, allowing the gold to wash off his body, a symbol of renewal and devotion to the sacred lake. This ritual was more than just a display of wealth. It was a spiritual act that connected the Muisca people to their gods and the natural world. It was this mesmerizing ceremony that sparked the imaginations of the first Spanish conquistadors who set foot on these lands. To them, the sight of a golden man, the El Hombre Dorado, was enough to give birth to a legend that would lead many to believe in the existence of a city overflowing with unimaginable wealth. When the Spanish heard the tales of the Golden Chieftain from the indigenous people, their minds raced with thoughts of riches beyond their wildest dreams. To these explorers, the ritual of the Gilded Man wasn't just a religious ceremony. It was proof of a hidden city where gold flowed like rivers. They named this mythical place El Dorado, which means the Golden One. But the Spaniards misunderstood the essence of the Muisca ritual. They saw the gold as a sign of material wealth, not realizing that to the Muisca, it symbolized spiritual wealth and a connection to their gods. This misinterpretation would send waves of conquistadors on futile quests into the heart of South America, searching for something that may have never existed in the way they imagined. The legend of El Dorado became a driving force for some of history's most daring and dangerous expeditions. From the swamps of Venezuela to the peaks of the Andes, explorers risked their lives in pursuit of the legendary city. Men like Francisco Orellana and Gonzalo Pizarro ventured deep into the Amazon, driven by the belief that a kingdom made of gold was just beyond the horizon. But despite their efforts, they found no city of gold, no king covered in precious dust. The true essence of El Dorado remained elusive, a ghostly mirage that seemed to vanish the closer they got. Over time, the legend of El Dorado evolved. It was no longer just a man or a ritual. It transformed into an entire city, then into a kingdom, and finally into an empire hidden in the uncharted regions of South America. Each failed expedition only fueled the myth further, with new rumors and tales adding layers of complexity to the story. For the Muisca, the gold was never meant to be a treasure to be hoarded or traded. It was a medium for communicating with their gods, a way to ensure harmony between the earth and the heavens. To them, the idea of El Dorado was not a place but a state of being, a representation of their culture's deep spiritual connection to nature and the divine. In their eyes, the Europeans' relentless quest for gold was a tragic misunderstanding, a futile chase after something that could not be captured or owned. The real wealth of the Muisca was not in their gold, but in their traditions, their rituals, and their respect for the world around them. And so, the legend of El Dorado lives on, a symbol of humanity's eternal quest for wealth and meaning. It serves as a reminder that sometimes, the treasures we seek are not physical but lie hidden in the stories, cultures, and beliefs of those who came before us. The origins of El Dorado are more than just a tale of gold. They are a testament to the power of myth, the allure of the unknown, and the enduring mystery of human ambition.